This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hi and welcome. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today we have students from J.Lincoln Elementary and K.Zapata Elementary. But before we meet our students, let's turn our attention now to our guest hosts today. My guest hosts today are Mr. Roberto J. Santos, Superintendent here at United ISD.
Thank you, Robert.
And Ms. Carmen Santos, his lovely wife.
Thank
and Mr. Santos, if you could, just for the benefit of our students and our audience, just kind of briefly explain just your duties as a superintendent here.
Well, again, as superintendent, I'm almost like your high school principal or your elementary principal who's in charge of one campus. My responsibility is I'm in charge of all 43,000 students. So that's my job.
And Mrs. Santos, you're a retired educator and coordinator as well. Can you just tell me a little bit about that, please?
Well, actually, I taught for 32 years, and my last teaching assignment was at United South High School. And my last 4 years there at United South High School, I was the testing coordinator for the school.
All right, excellent. And let's turn our attention now to our students representing J.Lincoln Elementary. We have Luis and Kayla. And Luis, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I like playing sports all the time when I go outside, and when I have spare time, I always either get a book or play with my brothers at my home.
Okay. Well, and just out of curiosity, what are your favorite sports?
Soccer and basketball.
All right, excellent. And Kayla, what about you? What can you tell us about yourself, please?
I'm in choir and I like music. I also play sports too.
All right, very good. And of course, representing K.Zapata Elementary, we have Paula and Samuel. And Paula, can you tell us about yourself, please?
I like to do crafts and I like to dance.
Okay, very good. And Samuel, can you tell us about yourself, please?
Play basketball and baseball.
All right, very good. Well, we have a very bright and outstanding group of students here with us today. And before we resume play, let me just go over the rules very briefly. Each of you is going to take turns spinning the wheel that you see behind you. It has questions in science, math, social studies, and language arts. Those questions are worth 5 points each if you can answer them correctly. And of course, the section in red is the wild turn section. And of course, those questions are designed to be a little more challenging, so they'll be worth 10 points if you can answer those correctly. And of course, you'll have a 1-minute time limit for all the questions. And once your time is up, you'll hear the bell, and then you'll have to give us the answer. Now, if the team in play can't answer the question correctly, the other team gets a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and begin. And J.Lincoln, you're going first today. So Luis or Kayla, will one of you spin the wheel for us, please? Just make sure it goes around at least once. And fulfill that requirement. And now let's see where it comes to rest. Will come to rest in the science category. So Mr. Santos, the science category is down here. Let's see, let me just do one. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and hand these copies to our students, and you can begin reading. Let's see, that's for you, and that's for you.
The subject is science. Question. Veronica poured 3 tablespoons of oil into a glass of water. She stirred the water and then set the glass aside for 2 hours. When she looked at the glass again, the oil had floated to the top. What is the best explanation for this happening? A. Oil is heavier than water. B. Oil does not dissolve in water. C. Oil needs a longer time to dissolve. Or D. Veronica put too much oil in the water.
And remember, students, we're looking for the best answer here. This is a science question for our students from J.Lincoln Elementary. And if they answer correctly, it'll be worth 5 points to our students. And Mrs. Santos, go ahead and just repeat the question for our students, please.
Veronica poured 3 tablespoons of oil into a glass of water. She stirred the water and then set the glass aside for 2 hours. When she looked at the glass again, the oil had floated to the top. What is the best explanation for this happening? A.
Go ahead.
Oil is heavier than water. B. Oil does not dissolve in water. C. Oil needs a longer time to dissolve. Or D. Veronica put too much oil in the water.
And students, are you ready with an answer?
Yes.
What is your answer?
B. Oil does not dissolve in water.
Correct.
That is correct.
Good.
Good job, J.Lincoln. You earned the 5 points to get on the board. And K.Zapata, it's your turn. So, Paola or Samuel, will one of you spin the wheel for us, please? And just make sure it goes around at least once. And this time our wheel will come to rest in the wild turn category. So our students from K.Zapata start off with one of our harder questions. And let's see, this is going to come from the language arts subject area. That's for you, and that's for you. All right.
Okay, language arts is a subject. The question, A, blank, adjectives, tells us which one. A is noun, B, action, verb, C, article, and D, demonstrative.
Now this wild turn question comes from the language arts subject area, and our students, are you ready to answer?
Our answer is A, noun.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. J.Lincoln, you have a chance to earn 10 points here. What's your answer, please? And we need an answer right now, please.
B.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. The answer we were looking for was demonstrative. That was that letter D. A demonstrative adjective tells which one. So, sorry guys, no points here. But J.Lincoln, it's your turn at the wheel. So, Luis or Kayla, will one of you spin the wheel for us, please? And our students from J.Lincoln wind up with a language arts question. And that'll be in that box up there. And I'm going to go ahead and hand these to our students. And that's for your team.
The subject is language arts. Question. She smelled like a rose is A, homophone, B, homograph, C, simile, D, metaphor.
And this is a language arts question for our students from J.Lincoln Elementary. They can earn 5 points by answering correctly. And just to repeat, if you can go just repeat the question.
Question. She smelled like a rose is A, homophone, B, homograph, C, simile, D, metaphor.
And students, you all look like you're ready to answer, so are you ready? What's your answer, please?
C.
Correct.
All
It's
right.
a simile. Very good.
So good job, J.Lincoln. And K.Zapata, it's your turn once again. So Paola or Samuel, will one of you spin the wheel for us? And this time the K.Zapata wheel lands in the science category. So there's the one down there. Science question for our students from K.Zapata. There you go. That's for you, and that's for you.
All right, question is science. Which type of display would best show the amount of pollution in a stream and its change over a 5-year period? Answers: A, bar graph, B, pie graph, C, line graph, and D, table.
And the science question is for our students from K.Zapata Elementary. They can earn 5 points by answering correctly. Otherwise, our students from J.Lincoln will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. And Mr. Santos, if you could just repeat the question one more time.
Question, which type of display would best show the amount of pollution in a stream and its change over a 5-year period? A, bar graph, B, pie graph, C, line graph, and D, table.
Our answer is C, line graph.
That's correct.
All right.
Good for you.
Good job, K.Zapata. They get on the board finally. And J.Lincoln, it's your turn again. So Luis or Kayla, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And this time our students will get a language arts question. Right up here. That's for you. That's for your team and your team.
The subject is language arts. The question, the underlined word in the following sentence is an example of a or an blank. Anita cleaned the yard and Luis washed the car. Is this an example of A, a preposition, B, adjective, C, conjunction, D, possessive noun?
And our students have a copy of the question in front of them, and the underlined word is and. And are you ready?
It's C.
In conjunction.
Very good.
All right.
Conjunction.
Good job, guys. And K.Zapata, it's your turn again. So Paula or Samuel, will one of you spin the wheel for us? And let's see. We're going to ask you to spin again, Paula. We just wanted to go around at least once, so just go ahead and give us another spin, please. There you go. And this time the wheel comes to rest in language arts once again. So that'll be up here on this upper corner. That's for you. And this will be for our students. It's your team, your team.
Okay, the subject is language arts. The question, the following is an example of a and eat chips with dip. The answer is a fragment or incomplete sentence, B, a complete sentence, C, a complete subject, and D, interrogative sentence.
Yeah.
Interrogative sentence.
A, fragment or incomplete sentence.
That's correct.
That is correct. So good job, K.Zapata. You earned the points, and it's time now for a break, so we'll be right back after these messages.
This summer, United ISD wants you to read everything under the sun. It's easy to make new friends and travel to exciting places. All it takes is a good book and your imagination. Make reading a daily part of your summer vacation. With United ISD's e-resources, you can check out a book from your home campus, the public library, or read a book on a computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Just visit unitedisd.net for more great summer reading ideas. Don't wait. Start reading today.
Don't join a gang. Criminal activity can land you in jail.
If you're in a gang and want to get out, if you've been threatened for not joining a gang, the United ISD anti-gang facilitators can help. They can help you get out of a gang.
The anti-gang facilitators are available at all UISD secondary schools. They can help you turn your life around.
United ISD students and staff are committed to cutting district energy costs.
That means more money for instruction.
Reprogramming schools and office thermostats and purchasing energy-efficient equipment helps reduce costs.
Just turning off the lights in one classroom when not in use can save $50 per year.
Times 2,198 classrooms in UISD.
That's a lot of extra money to help educate our students.
Join UISD in saving energy and money.
Welcome to the Imaginarium.
Wow, this is awesome. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a veterinarian.
Those are both great career goals. And in order to reach your goals, it's important to study hard and focus on science, technology, engineering, and math courses. Did you know that the top 20 paying jobs in the U.S. require a strong background in STEM education?
STEM equals success.
Hi, and welcome back. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today's students come from J.Lincoln Elementary and K.Zapata Elementary. And my guest hosts today are UISD Superintendent Roberto J. Santos and his lovely wife Carmen Santos. And guest hosts, you have a question for our students before we resume play.
Yes, I'd like to ask all four students, where do you want to go to college and what do you want to study when you go to college? We'll start here with Luis.
I'll probably go to an out-of-state college.
And what would you like to study when you're in college?
Probably engineering.
Okay, good.
Very good.
And Kayla, what about you?
I want to be an FBI. So I want to go to a college, also out of state, so I can learn more.
All right. And Paula?
I would like to go to TAMU, and I would like to study health.
Very good.
Very good.
It's a very good subject. And Samuel, what about you?
I would like to go to Harvard and study laws.
Oh, very
Wow.
good.
Okay.
I think all of them have real good goals, what they want to be.
All right, excellent. Guys, it'll take a lot of hard work, but I'm sure you'll accomplish your dreams. And let's go ahead and resume play now. J.Lincoln Elementary, it's your turn. So Luis or Kayla, will one of you spin the wheel for us, please? And let's see where the wheel lands. This time it's going to land in the math subject area. So it'll be this upper box right here. I believe it's the first one of the day. So you can go ahead and read, and I'll go ahead and give these to our students.
The subject is math. The question is, for which set of numbers is 6 a common factor? A, 21, 36, and 60. B, 30, 42, and 54. C, 6, 12, and 22. D, 24, 36, and 46.
And this math question is for our students from J.Lincoln Elementary. They can earn 5 points by answering correctly. And are you guys, do you have an answer for us?
Yes, it's B.
B? Correct?
That is correct. So good job, guys. You earned the 5 points. And K.Zapata, it's your turn. So Samuel, go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And Samuel's spin will land in the science subject area. And that'll be right down here. Okay, and you can go ahead and keep that. That's for you, and that's for you.
Okay, the subject is science. When compared to other states of matter, which state of matter tends to have the highest density? A is gas, B is ice, C is liquid, and D is solid.
Now, this is a science question for our students from K.Zapata Elementary. They can earn 5 points by answering correctly. And Mr. Santos, if you just repeat the question, please.
Subject is science. The question, when compared to other states of matter, which state of matter tends to have the highest density? A is gas, B is ice, C is liquid, and D is solid.
Our answer is A.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. J.Lincoln, do you have an answer for us, please?
D.
D is correct. Solid.
Right. Solid is the answer we were looking for, and J.Lincoln earns the 5 points. And J.Lincoln, it's also your turn at the wheel, so Luis or Kayla, will one of you spin the wheel for us, please? And this time the wheel will come to rest in the wild turn category. So that'll be the one in the middle. And let's see, this one's coming from the science subject area. go. And there you go.
The subject is science. Question. If the Earth is constantly rotating, why is it that during the summer, some parts of Alaska see sunlight 24 hours a day for weeks without the sun setting? A. Alaska is close to a pole and the Earth rotates slower at the pole, so the days are longer. B. Because Alaska is so big, some parts of the state see sunlight, while it's dark in other parts. C. Since the Earth is tilted, part of Alaska faces the sun for many days during the summer months. D. During the summer, the sun is rotating directly above Alaska, so there is daylight 24 hours a day.
So this is a wild term question from the science subject area, and it can be worth up to 10 points for our students from J.Lincoln if they can answer correctly. And again, just to repeat, if the Earth is constantly rotating, why is it that during the summer, some parts of Alaska see sunlight 24 hours a day for weeks without the sun setting? And our students have about up to a minute now, or less than a minute now, to come up with an answer for us. And are you ready, students?
Yes.
And what's your answer, please?
C.
Correct?
All right. Good job, J.Lincoln. You earned the 10 points. And K.Zapata, it's your turn at the wheel. So, Balar, Samuel, will somebody spin that wheel for us? Okay, it made it around. So we get a wild term question, another one for our students from K.Zapata. And this one will be coming from the social studies subject area. That's yours, and that's yours.
All right. Subject is social studies. The question, which ancient culture had an empire stretched throughout southern Mexico and most of Central America? The answer is A, Apache, B, Maya, C, Inca, D, Aztec.
Answer is D, Aztec.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. J.Lincoln, do you have an answer for us, please?
B.
B is correct.
All right.
Maya.
All right. So good job, J.Lincoln. You earned the 10 points. It's also your turn at the wheel. So Luis or Kayla, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And this time the wheel will come to rest in the language arts subject area. So it'll be up here in the upper corner. And let's see. There you go.
The subject is language arts. Question. Two words that sound the same but have different meanings are, and an example would be two.
Two, and two.
Two, and two.
And your choices are?
A, homophones, B, synonyms, C, antonyms, or D, compound words.
A.
Very good.
That is
Homophones,
correct.
yes.
Homophones is the answer we're looking for. And you earned the 5 points. K.Zapata, it's your turn again, so give us a good spin on that wheel, please. All right, we get a math question for our students from K.Zapata. There you go.
Subject is math. Harrison bought 27/8 pounds of apple. Willard bought 35/8 pounds, and Anna bought 32/8 pounds. Which purchased the most, more than 4 pounds of apples? A, Anna, B, Willard, C, Willard and Anna, D, Harrison, Willard, and Anna.
And this is a math question for our students from K.Zapata Elementary, and it'll be worth 5 points if they can answer correctly. And just let me repeat here. Harrison bought 27/8 pounds of apples, Willard bought 35/8 pounds, and Anna bought 32/8. Who purchased more than 4 pounds of apples?
Our answer is B, Willard.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Juarez Lincoln, do you have an answer for us, please?
C.
That is correct.
That's correct.
So you earned the 5 points, and it's time now for a break, so we're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Jose Hernandez. I'm a former migrant farm worker and now a former NASA astronaut. I had the opportunity to become an astronaut because I stayed in school and I focused on STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math. And even though we worked in the fields, I was able to realize my dream through hard work and perseverance. No matter how humble your beginnings are, there's a way to move forward, and that's through a proper education.
And welcome back, everybody. You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And of course, we'd like to thank our students from Juarez Lincoln Elementary and from K.Zapata Elementary for being such good sports today and joining us here. And of course, I'd like to thank my guest host today, UISD Superintendent Roberto J. Santos and his wife Carmen Santos. And Mr. Santos, what was your impression of our show today?
Well, I think it was very, very good. I'm really impressed with the 4 students. They did extremely well on difficult questions. Your teachers have done a good job to prepare you. Again, I want to thank you for being here with us. Teachers, thank you very much. Staff at the campuses. Yes.
And Carmen Santos, what about you? What can you tell us?
Again, like he said, it was a lot of fun. It's amazing that these kids have so much talent. And what I really liked was their composure. My goodness, they're elementary school kids and they weren't even nervous, so that's wonderful.
All right, very good. Well, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us here today, and we'd like to thank the sponsors who provide some prizes for our students. Chick-fil-A at Mall del Norte, Chick-fil-A at Bob Bullock Loop, Montana Mike, Sonic, America's Drive-In, CC's Pizza, Chuck E. Cheese's, Subway's, Great American Cookies, and McDonald's of Laredo. And with that, everybody, let me just remind everyone before we leave that the Knowledge for College is a production of the ITV department here at United ISD. And with that, everybody, let's go ahead and say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.